Hello, and welcome to 30 at 6 on Cecil TV. I'm Allison Donnelly.
And I'm Rob Churnside, and it's April the 2nd.
Despite this morning's snowfall, this past week has brought about some sure signs of spring. Opening day at Camden Yards last Thursday and the beginning of Maryland's crab season on the 1st.
I'll tell you what, I love cracking crabs, and I hope we have a good season. The Jimmies and the Sooks ought to be out there just getting all riled up and ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and how about the O's?
How about them O's? They're going to do it this year. Baseball season, there's all kinds of signs of springs out there, Allison. I've seen people on motorcycles and bicycles, you know?
Yeah, I just wish the weather would keep up.
Well, we only have one more prediction of snow. The daffodils and the forsythia are already good to go. People are working in their yards. I'm waiting to plant my radishes just for a couple more days. Spring is going to get here, I think.
Yeah.
And when it does, it'll be big news.
In the news, state fire marshals are still working to identify the origin and cause of the Easter morning fire that ripped through an 18-unit condominium at 18 Owens Landing in Perryville. It took nearly 100 firefighters from Cecil and Harford counties, as well as the Perry Point VA Fire Department, about 4 hours to get the fire under control. Firefighters from the Perry Point VA rescued a 93-year-old woman from her third-floor condo. She and 3 other occupants of the complex were transported to the hospital, and fortunately no lives were lost. If you know anyone displaced by the fire, please have them contact Ray of Hope at 410-378-9800. Ray of Hope can assist by providing clothing, food, household items, and possible hotel stays. County Executive Alan McCarthy delivered his 2019 budget last Thursday, with increases in spending but no increases in taxes.
The proposed 2019 budget maintains the current, and let me emphasize the current, tax rate of 1.0414. The 2019 budget does not increase the income tax rate. You will hear me say many times during the next few months that this budget uses current operating revenues to pay for current operating expenses.
Cecil TV will be there as the County Council has its chance to review, make changes, and ultimately vote on a budget. Last week, the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments in a case that challenges the fairness of political gerrymandering or the drawing of legislative districts in a way that favors the party in power. In Benesic versus Lamone, the plaintiff's attorney argued that extreme political gerrymandering threatens the First Amendment right of voters and punishes them for their past voting records. This is one of a number of potentially far-reaching cases that question political gerrymandering before the Supreme Court this year. Cecil County government is asking the public for help naming Cecil County's newest park, which is located on Route 213 just south of Elkton at the site of the former Bittersweet Golf Course. The 121-acre property was acquired through Maryland's program Open Space, which allocated $933,000 to Cecil County to take ownership and develop the land into a recreational park. Email your suggestions to webmaster@ccgov.org by April 16th for consideration. Rob, I could see you picking the name for the new park.
I'll tell you what, I'm good at picking names. And I think that's a great park. I played golf there. We went to that performance place, which was there. And whatever the name would be, and I'm writing this down because I am going to pick a name for it. Whatever the name will be, I hope it has a place where people can ride mountain bikes around. I think that would be great.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.